Hey everyone, thank you for joining. This is the Gridiron Review, and we're going to be covering our top running backs of the 2024 NFL Draft. This is not an especially strong class, so we're just going to be going over our top five, but check out our website for our more in depth rankings. Starting it off at number five, we have a lot of the NFL analysts' number one running back in Jonathan Brooks. Besides the fact that he's coming off a torn ACL, we do view him as a very decent running back who does a lot of stuff well, but is not elite in any particular area. We don't expect him to be taken too late, probably the third round most likely. He would fit really well with Dallas, but we imagine they're going to do something more interesting in the first round, even in overdraft. But yeah, Brooks, good player, not elite, but still very solid. At number four, we have the newest Los Angeles Charger, Blake Corum, who seems destined to go follow his coach from college to the pros. He's a very talented runner who can catch the ball out of the backfield. He relies more on power despite his size, but we do have a concern with his usage. We don't usually adhere to the whole if they had a lot of carries in college thing, but he did already start breaking down this year. For us, it drops him a little bit, but we still think he's a very good player who is easily a day two selection and likely a Los Angeles Charger. Estime is one of the biggest risers at the running back position this year, going from relative unknown to having a very good season at Notre Dame, and we think he's going to translate really well to the pros. His athletic testing was nothing special, but that's not where he shines. He has very good power and contact balance, and he catches the ball rather well. Again, like for most of these backs, this isn't a special class, so Estime is not an elite prospect by any means, but he has the chance to be a very solid starter who can impact the game in every aspect that you want a running back to. Our top two running backs are probably going to raise some eyebrows, but this is just how we see it. Frank Gore Jr. has the best elusiveness in this class. He can stop on a dime in a way that not many in this group can, maybe like in a way that none in this group can. Besides the fact of who his dad is, he looked really good in the East-West Shrine game and clearly seemed like the best player on the field for that. He's a very good athlete who can catch the ball, and yes, he's going to be jumping from a lower level competition, but that goes both ways. His offensive line was not great, and he still had very impressive production. He's likely not going to get taken ahead of the guys on this list already talked about, but he could easily outperform them and maybe even be the best back from this class. Daijun Edwards is our number one running back for the 2024 NFL Draft class, and this will most certainly make you scratch your heads. But based on what we see, he's a great player, an amazing pass catcher out of the backfield. He's got a very good vision, and he may benefit and also be hurt by the lack of usage in college. Coming from Georgia, they always ran a rotation, and Edwards seemed like the lightning to Kendall Milton's thunder. And we think that if he gets to the pros and is given a heavier workload, he could pay off in huge dividends and be an absolute steal. Much like Frank Gore Jr., Edwards is most certainly not going to get taken ahead of guys like Jonathan Brooks and Blake Corum, but we see him outperforming them as a pro and possibly being a gem for a team taken on early day three. We appreciate you following along. If you like this video, please give a like, subscribe, and check out our content on our YouTube channel as well as our website for full in-depth breakdowns. Thanks.